saw you walking through the campus quad that fall. Black hair catching sunlight took my breath and all. You were everything this boring town had never seen, like a dream that wandered into my reality. Senior year was calling you, mine had just begun. And different paths, different dreams, under the same sun. But when you smiled at me that day after class, I knew my heart was yours, whatever came to pass. In your eyes I found my home. In your laugh I found my song. Never thought that love could grow so deep, so fast, so strong. We were soda shops and late night drives, dinner dates, stolen time, dancing in your dorm room light. You were mine, I thought you'd always be mine. Months flew by like autumn leaves. We were so in love, writing letters, making plans, bliss from high above. But I could see it in your eyes when graduation neared. The question that would change our world, the one that I most feared. You said, what are we gonna do now? You're starting and I'm almost done. The silence cut right through my heart like a loaded gun. I had no words, no perfect plan, just love that felt so real. But sometimes love's not enough to change the way we feel. You started pulling away from me, said it was for the best. Date someone else, you whispered low. You'll be fine, just let me be. But darling, it was way too late. My heart belonged to you. I begged you stay, I promised we'd find a way to make it through. In your eyes I saw the doubt. In your voice I heard goodbye. Even though you loved me too, you knew that we would have to try. Soda shops turned into tears, dinner dates, sleepless nights, dancing turned to holding on, knowing that we'd have to The letter came on Tuesday morning, dream job on the coast. 3,000 miles between us now, the thing I feared the most. You packed your life in boxes, said I have to chase my dreams. I stood there in your empty room, unraveling at the seams. You drove me to the store that day, hands quiet on the wheel. We talked about the weather, but the silence was too real. You bought Mexican condiment, said I guess I should head home. That was our last goodbye, the last time we weren't alone. Now this boring town feels emptier than it ever did before. Every corner holds a memory of the love I can't ignore. I walk these streets like a ghost of who I used to be. Part of my soul flew away on that plane with you and me. But seasons change and time moves on. I'm learning how to heal. The wonder if you're happy in your busy coastal town. Do you remember my sweet words at your place late at night? When you told me that your parents knew about me, held me tight. Do you ever wonder what if we had tried to fight? But I've made peace with our goodbye, though it took me years to see that loving someone sometimes means you set them free. You taught me how to love with everything I had inside, even if it meant I'd have to learn to say goodbye. So here's to first, our last goodbye, to love that burns too bright to stay, to growing up and moving on, to finding strength to walk away. Thank you for the gift you gave, even though it had to end. You'll always be my first true love, my heart's most precious friend. And though this boring town still holds the ghost of you and me, I've learned that love's not holding on, sometimes it's being free.